Maguire's sensational move to Liverpool and the most expensive contract in history for Dembele, Goretzka to Atletico, and City sells Bobb. All the main football news right now. Raheem Sterling has officially left Chelsea. This is not just a transfer. The parties reached an agreement to terminate the contract by mutual consent. The London club has already issued an official statement, thanking Raheem for his contribution to the team and wishing him success in the next stage of his career. Now Sterling is in the status of a free agent. This radically changes the rules of the game. Now any club can sign the titled winger absolutely for free. At 31 years old, Raheem has 13 trophies in his account and extensive experience of playing at the highest level. It is reported that currently the player's priority is stability and security. He is looking for a project where he can become a key element for the long term. This is a strategic victory for Sterling. Entering the free agent market makes him an incredibly attractive asset, as the absence of a transfer fee allows him to claim more favorable terms for a personal contract. For Chelsea, this is a relief of the wage bill, since Sterling received £325,000 sterling per week in London. Now the main question is, who will win the race to sign one of the most titled Englishmen of modern times? Fulham has closed the deal for Oscar Bobb. Fabrizio Romano confirmed. The Cottagers will pay Manchester City a package in the amount of £27 million. This is a full transfer, not a loan. Interestingly, City has retained 20% of Bobb's next sale. And the first refusal, right. For the 22-year-old Norwegian, this is a chance to finally get stable minutes in the Premier League after Antoine Semenyo's arrival at City. Leon Goretzka is getting closer and closer to moving to Madrid. According to the latest information from insiders, Atletico has already taken a specific step towards the German. He has been offered a contract for a period of 4 years. The mattress makers have officially moved to the active phase of negotiations with Bayern Munich to finalize the transfer immediately, without waiting for the summer. The German midfielder is a personal dream of Diego Simeone, who sees in him the ideal replacement for Conor Gallagher. Powerful, physically resilient, and with an incredible vision of the field, Goretzka fits perfectly into the Cholismo philosophy. The Madrid project greatly attracts Leon, as it is a chance to reboot his career after a difficult period in Munich under the leadership of Vincent Kompany. Bayern is not going to hinder the deal if the price is fair, so the fate of the transfer is now in the player's own hands. A final decision is expected within the next 24 hours. So, the proposed 4-year contract is a serious credit of trust from Atletico. If Leon agrees to the transfer now, the mattress maker's midfield will instantly become one of the most powerful in La Liga. This is a true match made in heaven. Goretzka's character and Simeone's charisma can create a truly explosive mixture in the center of the field, which will help Atletico join the fight for the championship already in the second half of the season. Aston Villa decided to go down a proven path, strengthening the squad with well-known faces. Tammy Abraham officially returns to England from Besiktas to add power and competition in the attack. Parallel to this, the club closed a deal for Douglas Luiz. The Brazilian returns to Villa Park on loan from Juventus. Unai Emery is betting on proven warriors who do not need time to adapt. This is an ideal move for the middle of the season to strengthen positions in the fight for the Champions League zone. The transfer saga surrounding Rennes' central defender Jeremy Jacquet is reaching a new level. As Fabrizio Romano reports, Liverpool and Bayern Munich have officially entered the active phase of negotiations with the 20-year-old Frenchman. Until recently, Chelsea was considered the main contender for the player, having already even agreed on personal contract terms with the footballer. But now the Londoners risk facing a high-profile hijacking from competitors. The financial situation remains tense. Chelsea has already made an official offer in the amount of €50 million, but Rennes is adamant. The French club demands at least €65 million. All three contenders want to close the deal already this winter to avoid even greater competition in the summer. The most likely scenario is an agreement where the club buys Jacquet now, but leaves him on loan at Rennes until the end of the 2026 season. Jacquet is a terribly talented defender who has already played 18 matches this season and become a leader of the defense. For Liverpool, This is a strategic replacement for Konat, and for Bayern, an opportunity to strengthen the center of defense after the potential departure of Kim Min-jae. If Chelsea does not raise the bid to Rennes' requirements in the coming hours, we will witness one of the most brilliant transfer hijacks of this winter. According to Sky Sports, the Saudi Pro League has begun preparations for the most high-profile transfer since the time of Cristiano Ronaldo. The main goal of the Sheikhs is PSG winger Ousmane Dembele. Saudi officials have already made the first inquiries regarding the transfer of the Frenchman, which is planned for the summer of 2026. Dembele, who is the current holder of the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA The Best Award, has 2.5 years left on his contract, but negotiations on a contract extension have reached a dead end. The reason is the new tough wage structure at PSG, introduced by Nasser Al-Khelaifi. The club has established a clear salary ceiling at the level of €30 million per year, trying to avoid the financial chaos of past years. However, Ousmane's appetites are significantly higher. After receiving the status of the best player in the world, he demands a doubling of the current offer, an amount of €60 million per season. Saudi clubs are ready to satisfy these demands without hesitation, offering the Frenchman a contract that will make him the highest-paid athlete on the planet. The player's inner circle assures that currently he is focused on matches for PSG, but the financial gap between the parties makes his departure increasingly real. The situation is extremely tense. Al-Khelaifi is trying to show that the club is above individual stars, but losing the best player on the planet because of principles is a huge risk. If Dembele does not reduce his appetites and does not agree to the club's terms, his golden path in Paris may end much earlier than expected, opening the door for a tectonic shift toward the east. While financial scandals swirl around PSG players, the club is betting on stability. According to Le Parisien, the Parisians have officially started negotiations on a contract extension with Luis Enrique. His current deal is valid until 2027, but the management wants to secure the Spaniard for a longer term already now. After a triumphant season with 6 trophies and a historic victory in the Champions League, the trust in Enrique is absolute. The club sees him as the Parisian Guardiola, who is capable of building a system for many years ahead. This is the smartest decision by Nasser Al-Khelaifi. Stability on the coaching bench weighs more than any star in the attack. If you thought that the January transfer window would no longer be able to surprise you, then hold on tight. Former Liverpool player Dietmar Hamann made a statement that made the whole football world shudder. He is convinced that the Merseysiders should consider signing the longtime captain of Manchester United, Harry Maguire. Maguire's contract at Old Trafford expires this June, and negotiations for an extension have not even begun. Hamann believes that Harry's experience and his status as a free agent are an ideal chance for Liverpool to strengthen defensive depth. The Reds legend was as direct as possible. You have to give credit to Harry Maguire because he has received so much criticism over the last few years and always came back. If he is available as a free player, then obviously you have to think about it because, in my opinion, Liverpool needs more depth in defense. It sounds like a script from a parallel universe. Despite all the criticism, Harry is a fighter who has played over 250 matches for Man United. But a move directly from the bitterest enemy to Liverpool? It would be the biggest transfer scandal of the decade. However, if Arne Slot really needs an experienced backup, for free, why not? That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Wishing you happiness, health, and great football.